Welcome back to the Credit Gal on your hometown station AM 1220 KHTS. And I'm your host, Darbe Nokes, and I am here with Arif Halaby with Total Financial Solutions Incorporated. And we're talking about, the top of the show, we were talking about credit card scams.
Yeah, oh my gosh, there are so many scams out there these days.
Yes, and we were talking about on the break about internet. You know, everything's on the internet. So there's some internet scams out there as well.
Well, things have changed so quickly, and it seems like the scam artists are catching up, much quicker than the prevention. And so one of the things that we used to see a lot of was these internet scams. Hi, I'm a prince from Nigeria. We had an overthrow, and please send your money to, turns out it's, Little Jamaica in Queens, New York or something. And you're sitting here going, well, maybe I did win. And we had one particular client, upper middle class family, husband was an executive, she was a stay-at-home mom. They made well into the six figures, taken care, and she had one of those. And they bait you with a little bit, and it was, I need some help. If I've won the lottery, I need help paying the taxes. If you will give me, I think it started with about $1,000. I will return $2,500 to you. She thought, $1,000, that's not too bad. She gave him $1,000, and no joke, they gave her back $2,500 a couple of weeks later. She said, wow, it must be legitimate. A few weeks go by, you know what? We needed money to pay taxes. If you give me $10,000, we'll give you $15,000 back. And they give her $15,000 back.
They gave her money back.
And then at $25,000 that they needed from her, because now they gained her trust, she still hasn't heard from them. I don't know. Can you imagine that?
No, that is sad.
Yeah, it is.
That's sad.
And the day that she broke it to her husband was the day before they came to my office. And they said, he said, let me tell you, I'm still pretty upset about this. I can't figure out how this happened. And she's like, look, I'm embarrassed. It didn't start off this way. It started off as just, well, maybe I'll try it and it's only going to cost me a little bit of money and it sounds like it's legitimate, and it came through email.
And it came through email. I've gotten those as well. I've also gotten friends, like they capture somebody's email address, and a friend, I'm in Brazil, and I'm stranded.
Yes.
And I've lost my passport, and I need you to send money, wire money right away so I can get home. And if you help me, I will give you more money.
That's right.
When I return. And it's like, they're not even, I call them on the phone. They're not in Brazil. They're down at Zuma Beach in Malibu.
Right. Darbe, one of the things that strikes me the hardest that we just get a little upset about this is older folks still tend to put things, obituaries, right? They still tend to do that. And when they do that, it'll say, and John Smith served in the Korean War, loved golf, has 3 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren. So there's a whole bio. Well, when somebody passes away, immediately the family comes around. But over time, they tend to disappear, right? Everybody goes back to their life. And usually the widow, the lady, kind of settles in to her new life. Well, these guys keep a record of this stuff. And then they show up. It's not hard to find people. They show up at the house and they say, John loves golf. And the last time we played, I owe him $50. And so here's the $50. Oh, sweetie, you just keep it. Don't worry. No, I have to pay this. Well, why don't you come in and have some lemonade then?
They pray.
And a relationship begins. Other times these people will get a hold and say, Grandma, hey, I'm stuck in Mexico. Is this you? Is this you, Jimmy? Yes, it is. And now he plays the role of Jimmy. Grandma, I need you to send money to Western Union. It is incredible how much they prey on, one, the loneliness, right? I mean, all of us are a little lonely sometimes. And 2, the vulnerability when somebody passes away. I mean,
that's sick.
It is beyond. There should be a special place in hell for these people. I don't know.
I mean, that to me, preying on, my grandmother taught me a long time ago, you respect your elders, and, the way you treat the elderly as you get older is the way you treat me. And I see it all the time, and it makes me sad. And I see it even in my industry as well. People working on their credit, and, somebody 84 years old came to me last week, 84. So somebody had ruined his credit because they got him to co-sign for a loan.
Oh, no.
Got him to co-sign that they didn't know through email.
Oh, no.
Actually, this 84-year-old person had email. Most of them
course,
don't internet, but they did. They got through what you just said. It just brought to mind.
The fastest growing users of the internet are our seniors. The fastest growing group that's filing bankruptcy are seniors. I don't know if there's a direct correlation or causation, but I can tell you that ultimately, when you're lonely and you're at home, you'll often go online and you'll fill out, it's nice to receive a gift. Who doesn't like to receive a gift? Right. Mm. And if you can get a little bit of a high, a little bit of an emotional high when you order something because there's an anticipation of it coming, and then 3-4 days later it arrives, and now you have it, and now that's exciting again, and it's a gift, there are opportunities for people to be taken advantage of. I can tell you, I won't say the name of the companies on the air, but they used to be very prevalent in the catalog world. They have adapted very nicely to the television and to the internet world of causing, look, just a little bit, just $17, just $42, just $18. And that is what they're doing to our seniors over time. Look, you're an adult senior. I mean, you guys have made it through your life at 70, 80 years old. But there still is a predator-like.
And it all has to do with that credit card. Coming back to that credit card. That's why we need to look at our credit card statements. And it's so hard to get out of, when you make a purchase on a credit card, and you basically are trying to. You don't want to have that purchase anymore, and you want to cut it off, trying to find that company and trying to call them.
That's right.
And wanting to cancel. You could cancel your card, Arif, and they'll still charge your
That's
new
right.
card as well.
That's right.
It's crazy. It is absolutely good. Well, great, valuable information. Stay tuned after the commercial break. Arif, we're going to talk to Arif about your top 5 credit considerations for retirement.
Nice.
You are listening to The Credit Gal on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.